We're playing Inscryption. Excited to be here. This is a new game from Devolver Digital, developed by Daniel Mullins, who made Pony Island. And, hey, line, Pony Island and... Line, the hex, thank you. Jeez, come on, take forever, okay? It's an eldritch deck builder with some scary elements, some escape room type elements. Excited to give it a try. It looks a little spooky. Look at that. What did I tell you? I like the CRT scan line effect.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh, it's a paranormal activity situation. We're watching some found footage. Boop. First puzzle already solved. I will start a new game. I will continue. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I understand. They're having me start in media res. I feel like Bo Burnham during the streamer bit in Inside. Thanks, guys. I want to say thanks for all your support on the previous videos. I promise you, this isn't like a save situation where you're seeing. I didn't play this off the stream. This is something that they're doing it for like a story-based purpose. It's kind of like a Death Stranding type thing. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Thank you. We have a squirrel, a stoat, and 2 wolves. Play the squirrel card. Guess what? You are lacking sacrifices for that stoat, but you do have a squirrel. Okay. Blood equals sacrifice. We don't have enough sacrifices. We will play a squirrel in position 2. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost blood. Sacrifices must be made. Okay, we sacrifice our 0-1 squirrel in order to play a 1-3 stoat. We don't have enough to play a wolf. Ring the bell to end your turn. Oh, that's kind of sick. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is in its attack power of 1. Get smacked. We have placed a coin on the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. Okay, all right, hold on. He's doing his turn. I got to turn up the volume a little bit. People blowing out their damn ears listening to Hollow Live karaoke streams. They got no respect for ambiance anymore. I have doubled the volume, and we'll keep it roughly here. We'll see what happens. Okay, they played a coyote. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. Yeah, whatever. We crush your coyote next turn easily. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I choose to draw a squirrel. How dull. Wow, you piece. Very simple. You play a squirrel. Play it here. Then we move back. We take a wolf. We say, eat it. Eat it. Huh? Hey, stop. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Okay, and then you take a wolf, you play it right over here. You got no defense in column 4. As a result, I ring the bell, and I kill you. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Because you are learning, I will pass. Excuse me, that doesn't look like a pass to me. Again, the choice, a random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. I will take a random card from my deck. River Snapper. I have no plays that can be made. As a result, I pass my turn and own you. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. That was easy? I've been training my whole life for this. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. That's me. A single path revealed itself. This is a very common Slay the Spire daily effect. You can 2 denizens of the forest approach you tentatively, and you can get an adder or a cat. Sacrificing this beast does not kill it. Wait, let me look. I would like to look at the okay, I will pick up the adder. I should have read it the first time. Some of the creatures seemed willing to follow you. Squirrel. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Yo, potions. Okay. And have a second. Another useful implement. I will allow you to tip the scales with it. Yo. 3 is as much as you can carry. This seems really cool. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. We got stumps, we got boulders. Sure. Okay, this is a battle. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Sure, okay. I'm gonna take my... Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Behold, the rulebook. What the heck? So, we already unlocked the rulebook. Don't click on that. Is there a way... oh, there we go. Wolf Cub. So you're going to become stronger in 1 turn. And you're going to be played in this position. Understood. Understood. Oh, dude, that's a sick animation. That looks so cool. And what does an adder do again? Is there a way that I can... Need I remind you? Your items may help. Right-click on card to read. There we go. When a card bearing this sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Alright, IMO. This is a situation, it's quite simple. We play a squirrel in front of this dang stump. We play a stoat. I'm sorry to do this to you, my stoat friend. Sack the squirrel. Here we go. Then we play a river. Right, okay, never... I use my bottle to give me a squirrel. I play a squirrel. I use a river snapper. I sack this stoat. I sack the squirrel. Wow, seriously? I play my river snapper on the right side of the screen and pass my turn. Get owned. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. So it's going to get stronger. Eventually, it's going to break... is going to break my my boulder. That's okay. What are you doing up here? You got a 2-1 bat. River Snapper is going to own you. We're not sweating that in the slightest. Here's what you're going to do. We're going to draw a squirrel. We're going to play a squirrel. Right here. We're going to play a squirrel. No, we're not. We're going to hold this squirrel to use it. This sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there's a creature opposing it. Okay. We're gonna hold this squirrel, because I don't care for an adder to be... Never mind. I'm going to play this squirrel, and then I'm going to get an adder out there. I'm hoping an adder can kill a tree stump in one shot. Oh! A serpent perhaps more deadly than man. Okay, we got a real wolf out there. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Okay, so ooh, what the heck? Ha, my bat flew over your river snapper. Straight up, you're a piece, okay? Whatever, I'm still damaging you. We don't need a squirrel. Draw me. Wolf. 2 sacrifices to get a wolf out there. It's a 3-2. The presentation is so good. It's like blowing my mind. You're gonna bust through next time. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? We tip the scale. You piece. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I don't know how many hit points you have. I'm just gauging it. We have 4 on there. You've got some of your own. We could sack, but if we sack, we got some serious problems. I think we got one more turn before we sack and then try to stop this wolf. Oh, so wait, are we... does this mean we're 3 away? Skirt. Like 1, 2, 3, or are we 4? 4 away. Okay, we're doing 2, but they're gonna do 2 to us, so we're kind of like breaking even right now. No, we killed the bat. I don't know why I didn't think our turtle could hit the bat. The bat hits over us, but we still hit the bat. Understood. You have to have a net positive 5 damage. Okay, understandable. Understandable. Give me a rando, or sorry, give me a squirrel here. We need to do 3 damage to you. So easy, man. Play a squirrel. Look, here's the thing, right? I know you're gonna say that we have lethal, and we do. Sack squirrel, sack anything, play wolf, okay? Yeah, so let's do that. I don't know why I was thinking like we would do something different than winning. But I was like, yeah, block with squirrel seems good too. And then who knows, we could draw something else. Like we have infinite gameplay here. He's not playing anything. We draw a squirrel next time to sack itself, and we don't have to sack these creatures. Like these creatures get to stay out here. Not that it matters. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Hey, you know you're going to lose, right? Because you stink. So, like, eat it? Oh, you're going to make me draw? A wolf? Big whoop. Oops, I beat you. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Move me. A wolf cub. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. Sparrow. The meek sparrow. An inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. Requires 1 sacrifice. Give me that sparrow, man. I'm a believer. If you go to a pre-release at a Magic the Gathering store, flying will get you to 3 wins, 1 loss. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Bro, like, you know what? Easy come, easy go. Pick me? Okay, you know what? Why not? You've been sacrificed twice. What an honor. Him, me. Flying stoat. Oh, so you can transmute a unique effect of a card into another card. Okay. The soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. And the soul of your mother lives in my scrote. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, whoa. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Okay, sure. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Bro, chill. You're flying. Flying death touch? 2-1 coyote. This is guaranteed loss. This is like you're destined to lose this situation, right? So what you do? You need a stoat out there. You're a dang 1-3. 1-3 trades nicely. Both coyote and bat are very similar. So I'll tell you what. You need a flying stoat out there. Take a stoat, but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue what me and my homie Snoop Stoat came to do. Back on the board, baby. Yes, you are. Can I not play you here? My mistake. Back. Oh, no, you're fine. I just had to scroll out a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I passed my turn. Get owns. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Excuse me. Holy. Holy bursh. Well, there's nothing we can really do to stop that. If flying doesn't counter flying, might as well just draw. Alright, well, look at that. We've even the... Yeah, we're destined to die. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Sure. Fetch me the... What the heck? Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel next to the door? A deck builder where you can stand up? Bring it here. No, I will escape instead. Okay. Now sit back down. Skirt, skirt. Hold on, we gotta change the time so it's 6:90. I'll settle 3 hands. 3. Can we make it go in the opposite direction? You know what? That kind of 420. You're absolutely right. What was I thinking? There you go. It's 420. But you know, just to, this is why you have another hand. Now it's really 420. Okay, sorry, my mistake. I would like to sit back down. Here I am. Let me explain something to you. Whoa. Oh, my life. That was one of 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? I see a campfire. River Snapper, the stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. Bullfrog, the watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Now we're talking. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed by this sigil. What happens if he moves off the board? I've been singing a lot of, 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Is he gone? Do you have to sacrifice him? Or he only moves if he's got room. Okay. Dog, look at my elk. I'm going to jail. So here's what I was thinking, okay? I think that they're trying to trick me into taking the bullfrog because we just died to flight. That's chasing returns. Instead, we take our elk because the stats are good. And we go to our campfire to avoid combat. You came across a small group of survivors. I'm getting PTSD from Ernest Scared Stupid. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around the campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Honestly, I'm just going to be straight up with you. We don't need this many wolves. Let's give it a try. If you can handle this 3-2 wolf, you deserve it. Oh! The fire warmed the poor wolf, enhancing his power. One of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. Get owned? I'm better than you? They didn't do anything. They were honestly just being nice. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Okay, be silent or I will tear you to shreds. This is the escape room element. Okay, I understand. We have a grand fur. It blocks flying. We have a 4/6 grizzly. Holy bursh. Well, we'd like to kill you fast then. And we need to get to net 5 damage if possible. IMO, you need to get to net 5 damage. That's simple. You start by playing a squirrel. You then play a stoat that sacks a squirrel. And you play it here. This spot. Yeah, I'm sure. Because I want you to get killed by the grizzly. You can sack your body for the grizzly, maybe. And then we have to pass. There's 1 point for us. There you go. I guess I could have waited 1 turn and put something else there. Alright, that's... I don't see how we get ourselves out of this, okay? Because he's going to do lethal damage in 1 hit. We need a squirrel in order to block the damage. If we play a squirrel, we can't play anything else. You die here no matter what, it's scripted. Okay, well, you know what? Agree to disagree. I'm going infinite. Okay, well. Well, he does need 2 hits, you're right. It's not scripted. Highly debatable, IMO. Okay, let's do it like this. I won this, is not scripted. I'm starting to think I should have taken a river snapper. There he is, but we can't play him. Alright, just kill me. Don't start me with this bullshit deck. Let me build my own deck. Alas, it is time for you to perish. Phasmophobia. Squid Game? You know what? It looks like the meme that you see on Twitter with the hands reaching out towards the screen. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost from. A cost of 2 blood from the wolf. This time I will use its power and health. 1 power and 6 health from the river snapper. Now choose a card from which we will get the sigils. Holy bursh. 1/6 death touch? I never did ask your name. That's Heisenberg, bitch. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. It would be so sick if it took the webcam. Also, they should really ask your permission first, but... Here we go again! Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Okay. So, you can create a squirrel. No, I'm happy you're there. It's fine. Everybody chill, okay? Watch. You're a what? You're a 3-1? Keep this squirrel in a bottle, okay? Sack me. Give me a bone. Do bones stick? From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent. Okay, now I understand. I thought it was like you would lose it at the end of the turn. That's fine. Instead, there you go. We'll smack you. There's 1 for us. You trade with me. Thanks for the bone, dumbass. And I'm spent. Opossum, by the way, is a 1/1. Excuse me. I died, but you lived? How is this? Do they not do damage in a... They don't fight back. Ah, they don't fight back. Why didn't you say so? Why didn't you see so? All right, well, here's my IMO. Check this out. You get a squirrel. You play a squirrel as a sacrifice. You play an opossum to the side for 2 bones. Pass turn. We do 1 damage to you. We get a bone back. Everybody chill. You buy, you're gonna do 6 damage to me next turn, you piece. I love doing this. Yeah, I'm committed to it being Magic the Gathering rules. What am I gonna do about this damn Rattler, man? Bullfrog. 1 sacrifice, 1/2. Hits over units. Of course. But then you're gonna hit me. Hold on. Break a squirrel. Place a squirrel. Bullfrog me. Sacrificing a squirrel. Place the bullfrog. It's a 1/2. Its effect is that it hits over units. But they'll still have to hit me. Which means they'll kill me. But it will absorb damage and will do 1. No, this will still... Oh, well, in this case, this will just kill them then. It only blocks flying units. It doesn't... It doesn't hit over top. You might be right, Citrus. You might be right. Okay. Now, we could double sack for the wolf. Which would be recommendable. Maybe. No, do not. Hold on. Whew. Okay, that's better. Let's pass turn and see how this goes. Okay, thanks for the bones. Well, this is the easy mode. You just summon a squirrel. Get owned. You trade with me. I summon a squirrel. Get owned. We win. Well, it's crazy. Like, I'm not saying I haven't made mistakes, okay? But when I stopped reading chat for 5 seconds, put it on subscribers only mode, and just played cards, we beat it in like 5 seconds. Who would have thought? Oh. I forgot your figurine. Come up and fetch it for me? Come on, man. It's beside the safe. That's me right there. Let us continue. Okay, now think closely about the animals you want here. Coyote, the meager coyote. What'd you expect for only 4 bones? It's a 2/1 for 4. The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature. It's merely a 3/1. Or the unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. I'm not even looking at the other cards. Give me that. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. Yeah, you want to avoid deep vein thrombosis? You may stand whenever the map is unrolled, but do keep your hands off my possessions. Okay, yeah. Of course. Did you say something? Turn it to 420. I was expecting a jump scare. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Oh, come on, give me a boulder. We're using our squirrels as boulders anyway. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Honestly, I'm a boulder man. Give me double boulder. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items you carried on. Guess we should use our pliers more prodigiously. Okay, what do you got? What are you doing here? You got a coyote and a river otter. A card bearing this sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack the owner directly. Okay. We have a cockroach. I mean, dude, this is top tier. Squirrel? What are you? 2/1 coyote? Squirrel? Cockroach. It costs 4 bones to get out there. I thought it was free, and I was like, I don't see how this is anything other than amazing. I was so convinced. No, but here's what you do, okay? Next turn, you... Oh, it returns to your hand. So it costs 4 to summon it. Okay. Next turn, you play squirrel. You use 2 squirrels as a sacrifice in order to get a wolf out there. We pop down 2 of these dang boulders here to protect ourselves in the meantime. I love this. And for now, we pass turn. You're going to attack our boulders. Unsurprising. We're going to grab a squirrel. A squirrel will be placed. We are going to sacrifice 2 squirrels to create a wolf that will then go down here. Now we're doing 3 damage to you directly. We could summon an opossum. Yeah, we probably want to, honestly. And then get a 1 sacrifice cost. I see we've used some capacity here. That might not be the best thing in the world. We need to do 5 damage. Hold on. Play an opossum. Use your pliers. Pass your turn. Be dead. Just that easy. Raven. The Conniving Raven. A blight upon the skies. In order for this deck to pop, the next thing we need is a 1 sacrifice unit. 2/3 flyers, kind of interesting. Heisenberg, we found him! 1/6 with Death Touch. I didn't even look at the other one. I wanted to read it more closely. Okay, yeah, take me here. Honestly, Boulder seems freaking sick, man. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these scissors. These are bones. Honestly, I feel like this is removal. You always prioritize removal in a draft. Straight up, I'm like, let's not use so many boulders this time, but the boulder has been sick. Squirrel, bullfrog. This is exactly what we wanted to see. What are you? 1/2 sparrow, 1/2 sparrow. So the sparrows will attack over top of my rocks, I'm assuming. They attack over top of rocks as well as units. Okay. Well, you know you're sending a squirrel out there for whatever reason. Then you're going to sack it in order to play a bullfrog, which is going to give you a bone for the future. And then we pass turn. We do 1 to you. You're going to do 1 to us. We are going to draw a squirrel. 2/1 coyote. Okay, I understand. 2/1, 3/2. So instead of trading, we would much rather do 3 damage and then have them do 2 damage. The frog would do 1 to you. I don't know if we need to rock that right lane yet. But I guess yeah, okay, hold on. I see your point. Okay, hold on. Squirrel me. Because a wolf equals a sparrow plus a coyote. So I don't sweat this right now. Because we're also going to have the chance, if we want, to, if we wish, to get an opossum out there. If there's a flying creature, this is my hypothetical, okay? 1/2 sparrow versus 3/2 wolf. They do 1 to us directly. We do 3 to them directly. Or do we do 3 to the sparrow, and then it dies. You do 3 to the bird. When we do 3 to the bird, does the bird do 1 to us in return? Either way, we will be sacking. No, it does not. Okay, very good to know. Thank you. So, IMO, you play this. You play a boulder. Might as well use 1 potion. We could play an opossum. Why not? Take that 1 damage right now. Now, we have many sacrifice engines. So give me this. Are you smart or something? Well, he usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. All right, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Excuse me? Excuse me? A passcode in the rulebook? We're exploring. It was literally on the first page. Oh, you mean in that red blood? I thought that was its year of copyright. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Now, if you'll excuse... Oh, excuse me, sir. I'd like to get up from the table. You're a 1-3. Let's puzzle this through, right? I mean, we're doing 4, you're doing 1. I think you just hold a stoat in your hand. No reason to kill an opossum. You pull us back slightly. I mean, we just kill you, I'm sure. Heisenberg! We don't need to play Heisenberg. We'll just pass our turn. You'll be killed. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. If you'll excuse me, I need to stand up here. We'll go put this on... It's WarioWare. Uh-oh. If you'll excuse me, a little stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. 1-2 stinky. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Alright, I'll put it away into my deck. Grab a key. If you'll excuse me. Insert the key into the armoire. Yeah, this... no, don't worry. I got this all figured out, okay? It's very simple. What you will do with this is you want to get them to be equal in some way. Yeah, okay, that's easy. If you'll excuse me, I forgot that I had put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one ever so often. Yeah. Oh, I see. We gotta find a way to deal 5 damage. What the hell? This is impossible? Him, me, him, me. So we're doing 0 right now. If I play you, we do 3. Nope. It's a good way to learn the rules. What if all your units don't exist? There you go. You're doing 1 damage. We're doing 4 damage somehow? 1 damage? Him? Me? 3. Oh, yeah, okay. This makes perfect sense. Back. Forward. Yeah, I have no idea what I was doing, quite frankly. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for all future challenges. Oh, okay, we're still popping. Haven't seen half of these symbols before. 3 damage incoming. 4 damage incoming. You piece. 2 damage incoming. Nope, 0 damage incoming. Could have told you that. 5 damage incoming. Aged wolf. I'm so good, dude. Curious. Yeah, give me some more. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do all this yet, but I'm killing it. Welcome to my squad. Thank you. This should be 3 damage. Yeah, 1. 1, that's what I meant. That's a 1 damage Marty. Oh, but then when you come down here, that's a 1 damage Marty. Okay. 2 damage Marty. 3 damage Marty. You can't move. Him, me. You can't move. Okay, understandable. 2 damage Marty. But 2 damage Marty. 1 damage Marty. Alright, let's play some cards. Deal 5 to yourself. Oh, now that's thinking. Alpha. 5 bones. The venerable alpha. Its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it. Okay. Oh, now I understand this symbol. It's a buff. The ornery porcupine, sharp quills await those who dare attack it. I think we want a 1 sacrifice. Cost. Mantis. The fervid mantis. Its prying claws strike both to the left and right. Very interesting. Honestly, give me the Malfa. I mean, Mantis is T-posing, so give me a Mantis here for 1. We don't really need potions, I guess, so this is not a smart move. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleating. Sure. We're tapped. Should have gone campfire for sure. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. Hello. The game just got more complicated. You don't cost anything to summon? This creature opposing a card bearing this sigil loses 1 power. Rip to your coyote? You're a great sacrifice engine, too. Like, that's... Whoa. Hold on. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. Yo, okay. So you are like a great... Oh, he does cost 2 bones. I thought it was just like an ear piercing. Okay. So that... Give me a squirrel. Summon me here. Give me a skink. It absorbs a shot and moves to the right. There you go. It blocks 1 hit. Stoat for 1/3. We could get you. You know what? That's a pass turn. We'll get you out there with a squirrel next turn. There's 1 tooth for us. Oh, you're gonna hit me. Oh, never mind. It's hard to call it cowardly. Oops, thanks for the... And it generates a bone for you. Holy crap, dude. Now we're talking. Well, I think you wish to have a squirrel. And then you do stink bug for 2 bones opposite coyote. Hold on. No. Squirrel first. Squirrel first. Sack for the stoat. Get some guaranteed damage in there. Put a stink bug here for super blocker power. Pass my turn. Wasn't even... No block required. You've broken my great fur. We have bones. We need draw. Oh! We need 1 more bone, though, to make it pop. Okay. So we're doing 1. You're dying? This is good news. Black goat gives us 3 sacrifices. What the... excuse me? Java was just like, hey, I'm gonna update. Now, hold on. You're what? We were 1 away. We're killing you. We're killing you. Gwent style, get owned. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? That's pretty funny. Take a pelt free of charge. Okay. What is it? Like, what does it do? You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. Oh, it's basically, it's a blocker? It's a 0-1? Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned the trader would reward you for them. Okay, it's a chump blocker with upside for the meta. You can't take more than 3 items, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend? A pack rat. Look at that. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Boss? Uh-oh. What? My boss battles are, oh, I see, are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. Shut up. Oh, wait, never mind. Thank you. Okay, Skull Lord. His trees seem to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. This is actually the start of Clap Hands by Tom Hanks from the 1985 album Rain Dogs. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector. Coyote Pack Mule. At the end of this owner's turn, it will move to the side. Okay, so you're gonna eventually meet up my boulder? But you can't even move, because you got a freaking... Did I say Tom Hanks? What I meant was, Tom Bombadil. Okay, 2-1. 2-1. Hold on. Think, the heck is the smoke? Usually people don't want it. The Bone King. When a card bearing this sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. That's an incredible blocker. Do me a favor. Block me here. Create for me a squirrel. No, I should have put... We should have had this... Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Hold this in hand for a moment. It's still going to give us 4 bones. You can't sweat that. I think we need to create a squirrel. Sack squirrel. For skink. And then you're starting it far enough it can get a couple of triggers if possible. Then... a rabbit pelt. It has no reason to exist yet. Hold it in hand. Pass your turn. Enjoy your 1 damage. Thanks for the 4 bones. So many bones. We need to kill you to get you to move. Now, we can already summon an opossum. But you know, you move to the left. I'm stupid. You are an 0-4. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay. It's defensive? Perhaps? Oh, he changed directions, because he was bouncing off of them. Alright, well, I think you can take a random worker ants. The value represented by this sigil will be equal to the number of ants the owner has on their side of the table. You piece? Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you toss me an opossum down right here? Why don't you toss me a worker ant? Oh, you got it. That's right. You got a sack. Hold on. Why don't you play a rabbit pelt that you then... You can't draw blood from a rabbit pelt. That's my mistake. Get bodied. Let's go, I think. Well, we might as well take a different card. Heisenberg 1/6 Death Touch. I gotta be honest, Heisenberg kind of a little yoked. I bet this gives us treasure when we kill it. So I'm a big believer in... something. You know what? I don't know, man. Like, What if you did me a favor and got the heck out of my face? What if you did me a... You can't cut that, it's too thick? Get sliced? And that, you know, here's what you do then. Heisenberg, get out of my face. Thanks for the bones. Full cockroach build. Pack mule dies. Gives us treasure. I knew it. No! Omnipotent power. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Dag nabbit, my mule. Yo, he's mad. You will not kill my Heisenberg. We already know that. So we got enough in hand. We should draw a new card. Wolf for a double sacrifice. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. You love to see it. Bat costs 4 bones. Is a 2/1. I mean, that's a gimme. You give 4 bones on death. You're submerged. You play a bat here. That's the easiest money ever made. I think you play bat and nothing. This boss is toasted. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Whatever you say, sorry I killed you. 2 candles? There's gold in them cards. What? You killed my Heisenberg! Gold. I've struck gold. What the heck? I can't play cards, I think. You're out of space. There's no room for that card. All right. Interesting. 2/3. When an opposing creature is played to an empty space, a card bearing this sigil will move to that space. I'd like to see you try. Squirrel me. Squirrel? Can't move. Can't move. We have so many bones, dude. There's plays to be made here. I'm just thinking. Squirrel me. When a card bearing this sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Of course. Ant Queen. Sack me. Sack me. Play me. Power in numbers. The Ant's Creed. Play me. Oh, you cost the sack, you piece. Play me, stink bug me. Play me. Darkness take me. He just accepted it. We don't quite trade with you. Like you're gonna kill us, but you know what? We killed the wolf. That means something to me. Ant Queen's getting through there. Stick bug me. I don't really want a river otter. 3/2. As long as we can deal damage to you faster than you deal damage to us, I'm not sweating it. So here's you're gonna laugh. Here's what I think. Okay, I think you buy a squirrel. Play a squirrel. That gives us 1 damage potential. I know that looks like something. I don't think it's anything at all. I mean, in that case, give me a... Ah, but it spends a wolf card. Rat King. 2/1. Gives many bones on death. Sack me. Sack me. Now... You mother... Whatever, we still kill you. I forgot that that's how you play the game, you piece. Oh, you know, you broke my gold. Ha! We need a squirrel as just a body. 3 extra damage for you. Wolf cub, literally who cares? Nobody. Squirrel is a body. Get destroyed. It's just that easy. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Long elk? I have no words for this freak of nature. It's a 1/2 4-bone death touch with counterclockwise movement. Uraiuli! This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. That's Grimace, dude. 7/7 4 sacrifice. Uraiuli. Child 13. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? It has brimstone. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. Okay, but what does that mean? Like, does it come back into my hand? Or does it just stay out there on the board? Stays on the board. Dude, what the heck? Welcome to the party, Red 13. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. Oh, a new level. We can do like one more battle, I think. The wetlands. Maybe we can do one more battle. Beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Kaminsky, the Kaminsky method starring Michael Douglas. Okay, welcome. Remove a card from my deck. Yeah. You intuited the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. We got too many creatures. I haven't even seen the mantis, man. You know what? Pack rat. You callously slaughtered the pack rat. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor pack rat and carried onwards. You know why I did it is because I thought that the pack rat would also maybe give me some loot on Death Rattle. Shows what I know. We could summon Kaminsky for 1. Okay, Bullfrog 1/2. Kaminsky, what's your thing? When you were struck, the striker is dealt a damage point? What the heck is the other thing, man? When an opposing creature is placed opposite, you move over there. I guess you only cost 1 bone. We can't be like too upset with this, but I mean, here's your play. Like, you play a squirrel, you play Michael Douglas, you use your wolf, do a little double sack. Thanks for the bones, bitch. End turn. Turns out your bullfrog is about to get destroyed. Whatever. Draw. Not a squirrel. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy, biggest killjoy ever, but he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Okay, wolf will kill bullfrog, die to adder. Who cares? Nobody cares. I don't see a desire to play my stoat. Oh, overkill damage. You B, excess damage is not wasted. We are going to take 2 from this coyote, but that's okay. Because we can play a rabbit pelts. Hold on, give me a squirrel. It's just this simple, man. You play a rabbit pelt for nothing. You play a squirrel. Sacked as son. Give me a stoat. Total misplay. Shut the hell up. You want to be moderated? Looks like we just beat your ass. You try to backseed me? I hit lethal and you try to backseed me? Okay. I didn't realize how long the rounds of Inscryption were. We got a nice little moment of it. We got a nice little preamble. I think we should return to it tomorrow and play some. But for now, I got to make sure that I am good to send you over to Kate here. It seems really good. This will return. It will return.